All right, so we're here at this residential area. Problems here, main problem is that we've got some irrigation problems, coverage on the plants, the grass. So we're gonna do a couple different things. Another major problem they have is that they got a drip in the grass, drip to the planters and the grass tied in together. So that's really, it should be separate. You see these dry spots over here? So, and then they had on the timer, they didn't have enough days and time on each area. See how dry it is there. And so yeah, they got, like, for instance, this bank right here, it's tied into the grass over here. And you're always supposed to separate that. Grass and planters, they have different water needs. So you need, it's best to separate it. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and try and make this work. Even though they're together, we're gonna make it work. So right now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change on this particular spot. I'm gonna change the nozzles on the sprinklers. And I'm gonna give you a little example of how the sprinklers are right now, before and after. Okay, here's how it's performing right now. Okay, now what's happening is that there's a lot of pressure here, which we got to correct. And then, so what that does is that creates a mist. So pretty much 50% of your water is not even hitting the grass because it's misting out because of the high pressure. What we're gonna do today is we're gonna because there's like a time factor here. They're gonna have a party. I think he said on 4th of July. Yeah. Anyway, so we got like about today's the 28th to the 30th. It's Wednesday. So he's gonna have the party. So we're not gonna be able to get to putting. But really, what we need to do is put a regulator in this system. But we're not gonna be able to do that. So I'm gonna tweak the volume coming in here. First, I'm gonna change these nozzles to make it a lot better than this. And then we're gonna tweak the volume here so it goes down so that we can kind of tweak the pressure and help this water better. All right, so I just changed the nozzles out. Definitely not so misty. It's not as misty as all. There's more water droplets, and that's what you want to get. You want to get like droplets, like rain, hitting the grass. When it's misting, it's not. It's like I said, you're losing like 50%, 60% of the water going in the air, not going down on the ground where the grass is at. So definitely, it's a lot better. I'm gonna tweak the pressure, and that's gonna help a lot. Let me just give you an example. Whenever you have too much pressure, you're gonna miss. But there's another way, just kind of just a real quick kind of test on how you can tell when it's high pressure is. You push down on this, you should have a little give. That's actually not too bad, but there always should be a little give. When it's too hard, it's too much pressure in the pipes. So you got to have a little give here. Still a little tight, but I've seen worse. It's definitely a lot better now. All right, so I was trying to adjust the volume here in this middle part right here, and I did it, but it wasn't responding. So that's what happens when there's some of these, old valves, and they get old and been there for a while. Sometimes they just don't respond to trying to turn them down. So, but it's not bad over there. It is getting water on a lot better than the nozzles that we were using. So I just wanted to go over this one more time on what we just did here. You see this nozzle right here? We changed just this part out, and that's called an adjustable. It goes from 0 to 360. So we changed these out, just this whole area. So just that part that we changed out. So basically, what we were trying to accomplish here was that the other nozzles were not throwing out droplets, and that's what we want to have, is the droplets, not mist. I'm going to go out there and you can see how it's hitting me. Right here, I'm doing it on my feet down here. So I'm getting wet. It's coming down all the way in. And that's what we want. The other thing you can do is you can put like little cups out there and see how much in the different spots, and see how much water you get. Another little tip is come out here and kind of feel out. It's going a lot easier than when I first started. I wanted to ground a lot easier. All right, so that's it for this area. We're gonna move on to the next area. All right, so we got a leak here somewhere. Yep. It's all palm roots with little ropes. Need to do a little more wire. I don't really know how deep it is. I can put a little more pressure on it. On my dig. A lot of these palm roots over here. Palm roots can go pretty far. They can go really far. I've seen them go like these kind of palms right here, these queen palms. I've seen them go like 30 feet. Camera over here a little bit closer. You can see right there. Yeah. Here's the line right here. Seems to be a little more wet over here in this area, so that's why I dug it a little bit further. There's something in here. I feel something right here, but I'm going to turn it on in a second. Oh yeah. Alright, so we got one on top and one on bottom here. Alright. Trying to find my pump, but couldn't find it, so I'm just going to use this little cup thingy. Normally what I would do is put on these little plugs. Little plugs right here, just take it off. These little plugs right here. Plug that in. Plug that in. Did you see that? Plug that in there, but since it's got the two holes, what I'm going to do is they're real close together as far as like one's just right here and then this one. So what I'll do is I'll cut it. Okay. And I'll get this guy. This is a coupler. Make sure there's no kinks there. That's all good. I'm gonna turn it on and test it out. Alright, so there's no leaks there, it's all good. I can hear everything going on. It's all pressurized. So we're all good there.